Airbnb flew us out here last year in November, went to their headquarters, and we gave them the entire pitch. And I don't think they saw the value, but we told them, we're like, look, the African-American spending power is right now $1.3 trillion, projected to be $1.7 trillion. If we were a nation, which we are, but if we were our own nation, we'd be in the top 10 richest countries in the world. So like, I was like, you know what, like there's value here. On top of that, just as far as black travel, like the African-American travel market is a $50 billion industry. So we have an immense spending power. So I said, you know what, you guys haven't really focused energy on that market, and they didn't really see the value because, to be honest, a lot of their market was not black people. And at the time, I believe their black employee base was about 1%. So they liked the idea, but they weren't trying to necessarily focus on the market, or I guess segregate or split, so they didn't end up running with the idea. So our initial goal was to actually be integrated within their company, but they just didn't want to make it happen. So a couple months later, Harvard came out with a study and said that there's rampant discrimination on the app. Black hosts actually make about 16% less than white hosts, and black guests oftentimes are not even being able to book on the site. So we said, hey guys, like, I mean, we told you had a problem, now Harvard's saying you got a problem, like, what's good? You know what I mean? And they slept again, and then a couple months later, one of our friends actually was trying to book an Airbnb for a conference, for the Black Tech Week conference in Miami, and Airbnb actually booked him the place, and when he showed up, the guest saw this tall black guy and was like, nope, and basically turned him away. So like we called him, we're like, hey guys, like this is a real issue, like maybe we can actually solve this, and they were like, yeah, well, we're gonna make a statement, and we're like, okay, cool. And then a couple months later, the Airbnb while black hashtag took off. When we called them, we're like, you can't deny it now, like what's good, like what's going on? And they were like, well, yeah, we're gonna hire somebody to make a statement. And we were like, still trying to see how we get integrated. And I told my partner, I said, you know what? They're never gonna solve this. It's pretty much up to us to do this, because if we don't, nobody will. So